Peace and greetings. This is Artist. So remember to unclench your jaw and relax your shoulders. So the key word for today is movement, and the Sanskrit translation is asana. So let's do some asana. Real quick, asana. A posture and an asana are two different things. A posture turns into an asana when it becomes steady and agreeable, right? When you can hold a pose and still take a full deep breath in, exhale all the way out, and it's comfortable, that's when it becomes an asana. Everything else is just posing. Right? So let's look at sun salutations. Sun salutations are something that you can do every single morning if you don't have a lot of time to do a whole physical asana practice, like a whole hour practice or whatever, just to get some yoga in, to get some movement in. The sun salutations are excellent for that, right? One of my teachers said that that's what he did for the first 10 years of his yoga journey. The first 10 years, all he did was sun salutations because that's all he knew. So at any rate, let's look at some sun salutations. We're going to look at Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B. We'll do one of each. And you can repeat this as many times as you want to, right? And then we'll look at a little short closing sequence to go along with it. All right, so let's get started. Beginning in a standing position, right? Mountain pose or Samasthiti. And let's go ahead and just center ourselves for a moment, right? Bring your palms of the hands to the center of the chest and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. At this point, you can, dedicate your practice or just think about something that inspires you or motivates you or uplifts you, whatever it is. Just take a few moments, palms together, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. All right, let's do it. So inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Palms meet at the top, you're looking at your thumbs. Hinge at the hips and exhale, fold forward and reach to the floor, reach to the mat. Inhale, lift your head and look forward, bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat, and from here, step back to the top of a push-up, the plank pose. If you want to lower halfway down to chaturanga, you can, whatever is available for you. From wherever you are, inhale, upward facing dog, flatten the top to the feet, look up and back. And then exhale, transition, downward facing dog. So normally you want to spend at least 5 deep breaths in the downward facing dog. Right? Breathing in and out of your nose as much as you can. Actively reaching the heels towards the mat behind you. And you're looking in between your feet. Right? Again, pressing with the hands. Trying to make the inside of the elbows look at each other. And then inhale, lift the head. Step your right foot forward to a high lunge. And then the left foot comes forward, it meets the right, and you're folding forward at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out to the side, stand up, reach up, look up. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to the side, mountain pose, Samasthiti. All right, let's look at Surya Namaskar B, Sun Salutation B. Inhale, bend the knees and bring the arms up for chair pose, or Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward for Uttanasana, the forward fold. Inhale, lift the head, look forward and prepare. Now from here, you can step or hop back to either the top of a push-up plank pose or go right to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Starting with the right side first, you're going to circle the left heel down, step the right foot forward. You're going to move into that warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Arms up, look up. Exhale, back down to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the other side, circling the right heel down, stepping the left foot forward. Coming up into the warrior. Big inhale. Exhale, back down to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Again, you want to spend 5 breaths in this downward facing dog. Not going to spend 5 whole breaths here. Just demonstrating. So inhale, lift the head, look forward. You're going to step, walk, or hop the feet up in between the hands. I'm going to step this morning. I don't feel like hopping. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees and bring the arms up for chair pose, Utkatasana. And then exhale, come to standing in mountain pose. Very nice. So that's your Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B. There's a complete practice inside of those movements, right? A complete practice. You can do that in the mornings when you don't have a lot of time to go through a whole physical asana practice, right? Or you can just do that on a regular basis, right? If that's what you want to do. So let's look at a way to close it out, right? To close out the practice. So just come to your seat. Real easy. We'll do a few bridge poses. The feet are as close into the body as you can get them. Maybe sweep the fingertips with the backs of the heels. Feet right about hips width apart. Inhale, lift the waist in the air for your bridge. You want to repeat this a few times, right? Taking as much time as you need with this. If you want to take it further, bring the hands to either side of the head with the fingertips facing towards the shoulders and press up for a back bend. All right, when you finish your back bending, hug the legs in, big hug, squeeze. All right, and then what I'll do is I'll get my hands half of a fireman's carry, right, like this. Boom. Just like that, legs up in the air. If I don't want to do a shoulder stand, we're not going to do a shoulder stand today. Just a few moments. You want to, at the end of every practice, spend some time either upside down or legs in the air, right? And then, boom, you can take a Shavasana, right? Take as much time as you want in your Shavasana, at least a minute, right? Laying down for just a moment, letting the body recalibrate. And then you can come up, and then you can get in a comfortable seated position. I'm going to do lotus. I like lotus. And then close your eyes and just, I'm a big proponent of doing a little meditation immediately after you do your yoga practice. That's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this thing, right? Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is a cessation of the fluctuation of the mind. So it's meditation. We're trying to calm the mind down. We're trying to get control of the jumping from this thought to that thought, right? With one thought. So we spend a few moments meditating as long as you want. And boom, that's a really good short practice that you can do in the mornings when you don't have a lot of time to do a full and complete practice. Thank you for watching. Until then, peace. Hey, mama. Hey, dream mama. Hey, dream mama.